Hello, everyone, and thank you for being here. My staff played a trick on me today, so we're going to have to improvise. Rather than having slides that I can control, there's going to be something that's going to be turning behind me. And so every now and then I'll be looking at a project and trying to talk about it, and it's going to disappear. Patience. You can't hear me, really? Okay. So I was asked to tell the story of our office, basically. We have been in existence for 25 years, and the whole thing has been a complete coincidence, an experiment in life and in things that happen while you're going somewhere. 26 years ago, I was design director of the Parisian office of Studios Architecture, which is a large organization. But I had the crazy idea of getting married to an Italian lady who told me that she didn't want to go to Paris and that I should come to Milan. I said, okay, I'll come to Milan, but I know no one, I'm not rich. How am I going to survive in Milan? And her attitude was basically, we'll give it a year's time, and if you can't do anything interesting in 1 year, we'll think of plan B. So I was basically unemployed for 13 months. And at the end of my 13th month, I got the first project, and that was 25 years ago. And that's how GaS was born. GaS stands for Goring and Straja Architects. We have offices in San Francisco Bay Area, in Milan, in Rome, and small offices in Sonoma and in Lugano. And we basically started both activities at the same time. And we started with interior projects for multinational groups, which was probably the easiest thing to do when you know no one and have no experience in a country. And over the course of time, we basically rode the trends that would occasionally go by through the city of Milan. There was a moment when multiplex theaters were very popular, and we did a few multiplex theaters. Then there was a moment when office interiors were very hot, and we did some of those. And then we did some building renovations and started working in the field of office buildings, new and old. And now residential work is very active, and luckily we're very active in residential work. And there you see some of our residential work. These are, well, this is a hotel we did for the Hilton DoubleTree several years ago. But this is student housing that we're doing that has been recently completed. And we're working on many new typologies of residential work in Italy. I'm going to wait until she finishes telling her story, and then I'll continue. These are the headquarters of Autodesk in Milan. It was a very interesting project, and this is another interiors project we did for the Renault Group. If you don't mind, wait just a second, because I can't talk while she's talking. Okay, so basically, in terms of some of the latest work that we've accomplished, recently a very interesting project came out of our office, which was a hotel, five-star hotel in the Piemonte area, which is called Casa di Langa. I encourage everyone to go look at it. It's a five-star hotel with a really great location, 42 hectares of vineyards and a beautiful UNESCO preserved area. Now we're looking at some of the retail work we're doing. We've been working with large groups such as Nespresso. I think we've done something like 80 Nespresso stores in the world. One of the things that we can't show much, but I think we can talk about, we've been working with Apple for the last 12 years. We've done every Apple store in Italy, with the only exception, the one in Milan, paradoxically, but we did a flagship in Vienna, and we're working in Spain and in Germany right now with them. Working with Apple has been a fantastic journey that we're very proud of, and a real lesson in rigorous architecture. These are my two partners, Giacomo and Lenka. Lenka is sitting somewhere over there. There she is. And these are our offices, and that's our dog, Brando. He's the terrifying pit bull. These offices have been there for the entire time. That's a kind of a funny story as well. But anyway, we bought them 24 years ago, and it's not the most efficient space on earth, but it's very close to downtown, and it houses all of us, and we've been averaging between 25 and 35 people in that small space. So sometimes it gets very comfortable, but maybe a little bit too close for comfort, but it's a sign of success. This is a building that a competition we won for Generali. It's right in front of Gaia Aulenti. This is another building that we did. It's one of the first LEED Gold buildings in Italy. We've always been interested in eco-sustainable design. This is a project that won the 2009 most eco-sustainable building in Lombardia. This is another project that is it is a LEED Gold project as well, with a bamboo facade, which is somewhat original. Another project in the center of the Monte Napoleone area for a large group in the fashion industry. And this is the last project that we've just produced that I was telling you about earlier in the Langhe region. It was a fabulous collaboration with another architectural company called Parisotto in Formenton that we've known for years because we've been working together on Nespresso. And it was one of those rare examples of a totally unstructured collaboration between two groups that kind of liked each other and discovered that they worked really well together. And the result is that we worked for 2.5 years on that project at least. And we're trying to find other projects to work together on in the future. Very, very pleasant experience. I was talking a second ago about residential work. One of the things that's interesting in Milan right now is that there are many new residential models appearing, and luckily enough we're involved in many of these, that go from room sharing to sort of hybrid student housing, and Italy in general has not been a place known for rental residential property. And now all kinds of models are starting to appear everywhere because there's a large request for these, for residential work. So I think you'll see a lot of these going up. And I think I've pretty much told the story of our 25 years. Hope you enjoyed it. Cheers.